So that's just blatantly a dude. And all of a sudden, she's wearing Adidas Ironworks. Hey folks, back with a new video. Before we get started, the video that I made the last video that I made, I talked about people making just incorrect assumptions and commenting them and getting rewarded for them to a massive degree. And I like talking about this because it's kind of indicative of the world we're in. A lot of people, I brought up Reddit around a youth weightlifter, and the top comment was, "Oh, that can't be good for her." When in reality, there's so many other factors, but that comment got 8,700 upvotes on Reddit. A lot of people said, "Oh, that's just Reddit. There's idiots all over Reddit." But I don't know if that's the case. If you can blame the platform for the type of people, I don't know how many daily active users there are on Reddit, but there's got to be a lot, and not all of them are idiots. What I think the problem is people just there's a comment button, right? And whatever they feel, whatever they think, just comment it. Just comment it, and we're going to do that. And when other people see the same comment of what they thought and what they felt, they just upvote it. Right? And so today, I'm on Instagram, a different platform this time. I come across a post from ESPN. SportsCenter was what it is. 26.2 million followers, okay? So it's basically for an alpine skier who's training for slalom, which is one of the events in alpine skiing, downhill skiing. So I clicked the comment section just to see what's up. Top comment is kind of sarcastically, and it says, "So she's supposed to hit the poles." 17,600 likes. Other one here. "She's literally hitting everything though." 6,500 likes. "She ran into almost every pole." LMAO. 12,000 likes. You guys, if I was to combine my top 5 videos, I doubt that I would get that many likes. Okay? Let me just explain slalom very, very quickly with a video. Now, all you have to do in slalom is pass the gates with your skis. The best way to do that, the most efficient way to do that, is to actually hit the gate with your body. All you would have to do, right, is just see one of the comments, click it, and someone would be like, "Oh yeah, that's part of the sport." And then you would be like, "Oh shit, I'm not going to comment that, nor am I going to like this one." But instead people just go, "Oh, I like that because that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to say." Okay? Why am I freaking out about this? It's because it's so apparent now in the world we live in that what you say doesn't matter. What the facts are don't matter. It's just what the masses are appealing to. And to relate it back to that video that I had just made, it doesn't matter what anyone says. If you feel it, that's what matters most. Anyways, we're going to go on to the main discussion today. And the first video I want to show you is a really cool commercial. All right, so this is a commercial for WorksOn, which is an official IWF barbell. So that means they can use it for any competition, whether it's the Olympics or World Championships, and they have before. It's a really, really legitimate business. It's kind of like Eleiko or ZKC, Usaka even. So yeah, here it is. We have 145 kilos on the bar. Can you do this? Okay. All right, so let's say it's a women's bar. Homegirl just snatched 140 and put it up on the bar. But I thought this commercial was really cool. And I don't know where you would watch it. There's no way it was on cable TV or anything like that. But let's kind of watch this, just the technique real quick. So that's just blatantly a dude. And all of a sudden, she's wearing Adidas Ironworks. Look at the shoes. It's likely that this person didn't warm up for a 140 kilo snatch, power snatch, mind you. So it's probably, one of those plates is a technique plate, which would make it 100 kilo power snatch. That's what I would do if I was, wanting to make it look a little bit more legit. I wouldn't have a lot of fake technique plates on there. 100 kilo power snatch. So this dude smokes it, and then it cuts to her. She actually has a pretty good overhead position here as she loads it onto the truck. And then she grabs her backpack. Ha ha ha, let's go, girls. $1877 works on. So if you want to outfit your gym, I don't know, that's pretty convincing commercial. Next thing I want to talk about, the most jacked weightlifter ever. Oliver O'Rourke, 100 kilos from Nigeria, the most muscular weightlifter of all time. Awesome soundtrack. 80s. Oh, this is Commonwealth Games stuff. Okay, this is sweet. Look at this dude. He is dieseled out of his mind. Oh, this is cool. This is cool as hell. Dude, if you wanted to get some meatheads into weightlifting, just show them this guy. Let's look at his technique. Did he just say he's 19 years old? This is a freak. This is a freak genetic. This is a genetic freak. That's all there is to this. So going for 157 here. It's rugged. It's rugged. It's one of those things where it's just pull hard, make, decent contact, and then just lock it out like this. He's not a technical master by any means. Typically when you make contact, you want to continue to pull, and then as you catch, you're pulling through like this, but this is just straight up and catch. 157 knocks it down. Yeah, there's not much technical going on there. I'm excited to see him clean and jerk. 19 years old is what this guy keeps saying. Wow. So this must be 160 then. Okay, so this is his second attempt at 192.5. Oh my God. This is the pinnacle of physique. Pure genetics. Like, look, if drug use was a factor, regardless, you don't see other people looking like this. You don't see other weightlifters looking like this and lifting the weights that he's lifting. Right now he's going over, basically going past a 360 total or a 350 total, and looking like this, that's genetics. Like, just looking like that is genetics. Obviously, drug use could have been a factor. It's the golden era. Likely was a factor, but anyways, here we go. Rugged technique again, man. So rugged. Thing is, you could see, if we watch that lift again, there's a huge bar crash, which again, it shows me, and it's similar to the snatch, right? If you look and you see big bar crash in the clean, it's just someone who just extends hard. They just extend hard. It's not a technical mastery of the second pull, which is anything beyond the knees. Basically learning how to fixate the bar after contact in the most efficient way. This guy is just gripping and ripping. And then the jerk for him, you could see an obvious back foot first. So that was likely something that was cued in him that he took to the nth degree. It's boom, boom. And the elbows look a little soft, which is typical for someone with rugged technique, but it works. It works. So if we look at that replay, yeah, big crash. Yeah, and I just hate to say this, but that would be called. that lift would be called. All right, what's he going to get this time? Also, if anyone knows, you know, this is what I love about my comment section is that you guys know so much about random little factoids. His coaches like could potentially be from some other country. This happened a lot in the 80s and even the 90s, where Bulgarians would go off into other random countries and become coaches and implement their systems and potentially implement their drug use. But if anyone knows who the Nigerian coach is, certainly not a Nigerian citizen. 202.5. Crashes on him so hard. Yeah, they had to call that. Yeah, they had to call that. Okay. So the press wasn't completely, you know, it wasn't completely off limits for a judge to call. It was just definitely more lackadaisical, I guess you could say, back then. Now it's about as strict as it gets. So, Oliver O'Rourke, just a total genetic freak. That's all I got for you guys for the video today. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.